Hello, co-creators. Today is Wednesday, October the 7th. It is like day 49 of the Open Heart Challenge, almost halfway through. Um, and I haven't made a video in over 2 weeks, so I thought it was time to make a video. And I'm really sorry about the lighting in this video and the fact that it's so up close and personal. But if I move my head back any further, the light gets way, way, way worse, and you can't see anything at all. So we're just gonna have to do it up close and personal. Hopefully y'all can deal with seeing me so close. Okay, so the past 2 weeks have been so crazy. And some of you know this, many of you may not, but my husband's been having a lot of health challenges pretty much the whole month of September and into October. Sorry, I have to keep my hand there, otherwise the light gets bad. And he's been in the hospital a couple times. He passed out off the wheel and had an accident, which I made a video about earlier. And then he was in the hospital again, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. And he's been now diagnosed with Bell's palsy. And it's a crummy kind of case of Bell's palsy, and he's a teacher, so he has to talk a lot. And for those of you who, I'm sure most people know what it is. Most people have probably known somebody in their lifetime that may have had it. But it comes, with varying degrees of severity. And for those of you who maybe don't know anything about it, it kind of has the effect of, a lot of times when people have those symptoms coming on, you're kind of afraid it might be a stroke. And, the one side of his face is paralyzed. He can't close his eye at all, and he can't smile. He looks like Two-Face when he smiles. So cute. And his speech is definitely, it has an impediment at this point. He has trouble talking, and eating is hard, and he has to drink through a straw, and, just very challenging, especially for a teacher who has to get up in front of a classroom and talk and talk and talk. Talking is difficult on the face, and it makes it hard for the face muscles to rejuvenate. I mean, basically the nerves, they need to rejuvenate. And so he's been having lots of struggles, and he can't drive because it's also probably one of the most difficult challenges of it is the eye. He can't blink the eye, so he has to put drops in it at least every hour, and it's hard to remember to do that. And then his eye starts to burn, and having to get different kinds of drops and tape his eyes shut and put ointments in it, and he wears a patch, and he did some really cool pirate pictures for school. But as you can see, it has a lot of aspects to it that are challenging and make it difficult for him to do his job. That plus the fact that he's receiving acupuncture 3 times a week. He has to see a neurologist and specialists, and he's having tests because, with what happened earlier and what's going on now, we're just not sure what's going on with him. He's just, I think the universe is sending him a message telling him he needs to slow down, and then he really needs to get it. And I can be a little bit frustrated with the fact that sometimes I don't think he is. He just has such a strong work ethic that he doesn't really take the time to take care of himself like I think he should. But he has an amazing spirit and has such a fantastic sense of humor, and I really think in the end that's what's going to get him through this. We're pretty laid back people, and I think that is going to help us in the long run for right now. But I'm having to play taxi. I take him and my daughter to school, and I have to pick him up and take him to those acupuncture visits and all those specialists. And I really do feel like a taxi right now. So it just really put me in the present moment, because wow, I don't have a choice. Not exactly how I would have imagined it, but we're just keeping our hearts open and taking each moment as it comes. You deal with the hand we deal ourselves, because we create our own reality, right? So for some reason we either have a lesson here or a message, and we're going to get it and keep going in our direction. But that's about it. That's why I haven't made a video in 2 weeks, and that's why I've been scarce. We're still feeling really good, and just like I said, taking it as it comes. But I guess that's enough of a catch up. I hope everybody's doing fantastic, and I think the word of the day that I thought really matches, at least for this challenge, is upheaval. Upheaval. This for us is a physical upheaval with where my husband's concerned, and we've had some emotional upheaval, and many of my friends on here have been experiencing upheavals, and I really think we must be cleaning out our heart chakras and just getting rid of the stuff so that we can be so much more close to who we really are. Um, and for that, I am grateful. One more thing is we have really been working on our eating habits. We're looking at a lot of raw foods, and we've been eating definitely vegetarian, but um, practically almost completely vegan. Um, and that's been going really, really well. So I wanted to share that real quick. Okay, so I hope everybody's having a fantastic challenge, and I can't wait to get in here and really be able to take the time to catch up with all of you guys and see how things are going. And have a fantastic day, and I really want to hear how everybody's halfway point's going, so I want to hear it. Get in there and make a video, and I will see you shortly. Much love to all of you.